Now that we have the picture of our person in, we're going to use something called the Pin Warp tool to animate him. So the Pin Warp tool is going to look like a little push pin in our toolbox. It's going to also be called Asset Warp tool too. It depends on what version you're using. So they'll always look like this little push pin. So we don't have any tweens on it yet. Don't add any tweens yet. You need to do the pins first. So we have our picture. It's gray. We're going to use the pin and then click on your picture. It may show a little message. You can go ahead and click OK. So what this does is you can click around your picture to add pins to this little image. So what the pins do is when you add a pin, you can click and drag on them to kind of move different parts of your picture around. You can try adding pins like at the top of their body or at the edges of their hair to try and move them around. So for example, I'll add some pins along the bottom of his neck. And now I can move the pins at the top of his head to move his face around. If you add too many pins and you want to get rid of one, just click on it using the pin tool and then hit delete on your keyboard, and that'll set it back like you never added it to begin with. So if you add a pin in the wrong place, or if you add too many, click on it, hit delete, and then you can redo it. So now I have this one pin at the top of his head to kind of move the top of his head around.